Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube Live. It's so lovely to be here this morning. I hope you can hear me clearly. I'm Coach Jeanette, and I'm hosting a session today that is titled Make a Fresh Start. You don't have to wait for Monday, it's Saturday today. You do not have to wait for Monday. You don't have to wait for Tuesday. You don't have to procrastinate. You can begin making your fresh start right now. I'm just going to adjust my microphone and get mic'd up so that you can hear me really well. I'd love to know where you are joining me from. Please, in the comments, just let me know, where are you joining me from? If you're seeing this after the live, that's okay, perfectly fine. Let me know. I'll be reading, I'll be connecting, I'll be looking. So I want to know, where are you from? I'm just going to readjust my microphone. And please share anything else you'd like to share. In the comments with me. Give me your feedback. I appreciate it so much. So any comments, any feedbacks, and if you enjoy the content, like and share it so that somebody else can get the benefit of it as well. It'd be lovely to see a few people in the chats, but today is the first session. It's like my launch session. So with it being my launch session, there will not be many people here. I'm hoping to be joined by someone who's going to be my future moderator, but we'll see what happens. However, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for staying with me. Today, I'm going to share a quote with you. I'm going to do a wellness session, literally with you right here. And the title of the session, as I said before, is Making a Fresh Start. And we're going to begin to make our fresh start right now. So let me get mic'd up and get started. I'd like you to imagine waking up with no guilt, okay? No guilt from yesterday, no discomfort, no hesitation, and no fear. Can you imagine that? Waking up tomorrow with no mental clutter, just clarity of mind, no heavy baggage, a clear mind, and a hopeful heart, ready to make your fresh start. That'll be the best place to be. And today, in my wellness session, that is where I want to guide you to. I want to take you towards having that experience tomorrow where you wake up feeling refreshed, feeling so much better, feeling so much more hopeful and light-hearted. That's what wellness does. Wellness is a wonderful way to tap into your inner resources and your ability to experience peace. And that's what we want to do. Um, I want to share a quote with you today. It's anonymous, but the quote is, every day is a chance to begin again. Don't focus on what you couldn't do yesterday. Focus on what you can do today. One of the things I've discovered in life, hey Leanne, is that micro tasks are a wonderful way for us to achieve. We may not be able to take on the big thing. You know, that journey of 1,000 miles. Oh my goodness, who wants to take that on? However, if you break it down into sections and you say, today I'm going to go this far, tomorrow I'm going to go on a little further, then you are cooking on gas and you are going to make it. Hi, Julian. Lovely to see you. Where are you from? Do let me know in the comments. Leland, where are you from? I'd love to know. Please share with me. I'm in London. Be lovely to know where you're from. What does a fresh start mean to you personally? Because that's what I'm talking about today, making that fresh start. I'm here for men, I'm here for women, supporting women and encouraging women. And I've got two ladies on the line, so I'm really pleased to see you. You're from Poland. Oh, welcome to the live. Peace, love, and light to you in Poland. That's awesome. Thank you. So, a fresh start is an opportunity to reset and to start again. And that's what we want to do today. We want to look at how we're going to make that fresh start. Haley, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and light to you, Haley. Thank you for joining in. That's Haley Mickelson. Thank you, my darling. And I'd love us to do a breathing exercise. Now, listen, if you're new to breathing exercises, I could understand you might hesitate and think, oh, I don't know about this. Give it a try. Don't knock it until you have tried it. You can do it with your eyes open or your eyes closed. Breathing or breath work is a wonderful way for us to reset our body. And in this wellness session, we want to do better. You hear what Haley said? We want to do better. We want to be better. Leland, thank you for your subscription. Ramina, lovely to see you. Luke, you're only 7. That's okay. There's no content that is going to be bad for you. It will still be okay for you. I keep it child friendly. Okay, Luke? So you can join in and participate, even if you are 7. Even if you are a little troll, you can join in and participate. You are welcome. Okay, I have grandchildren, and if they came along, they could join in and participate too. I don't know if you've ever tried breath work, but I'd encourage you to try that with me now. Let's do a little bit of breath work together. That is simply breathing. We inhale through our nose, we hold our breath for a count of 4, and we exhale for 6. We're going to do that 3 times. And then we're going to notice that our minds are going to feel a lot clearer, a lot calmer, and a lot more peaceful. Okay, Lilan, you are 10. Oh, welcome to the live. It's so lovely. You know something? I was a teacher and I taught in schools with children who were from 5 to 18. I taught children between the ages of 5 and 16. So you are welcome to my live. I still work with children and young people. So I'm happy to see you today. And I'm so pleased you decided to get on my live and become involved. So let's try a short breathing exercise now. I'm going to say inhale. And when I say that, you will breathe in through your nose. Then I'm going to count you up to 4. Then I'm going to say hold, and you'll hold your breath for the count of 4, and then you're going to exhale slowly through your lips for the count of 7. And Ramina's 11. Hey, Ramina. Mwah, lovely to see you. Peace, love, and light to you all. Right, would you like to do the breath exercise? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Are you ready for this? Would you like to try it? I kind of feel like Auntie now. Would you like to try it with me? Let's have a go. Awesome. Thank you. Hi, Amelia. Lovely to see you this morning. Oh, Alex, hi, Alex Gamer. Lovely to see you, darling. Thank you so much for your lovely greeting. Let's do that breathing exercise now. And inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're inhaling through your nose, holding in your mouth, and exhaling slowly for the count of 6 through your lips, just blowing your breath out gently, just like that, okay? Let's do it again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. Last time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now tell me, how do you feel? Does your mind feel calmer? Because a fresh start begins with a present moment. It begins with a calm breath. How does that feel? Yay! Ah, thank you, Amelia. Ah, thank you, Julia. Julia says, it makes me feel great. Ah, thank you. Well, I'm going to share some tips and I'm going to share them with your age in mind. So I'll try to make them age appropriate. Alex says he feels calm. Absolutely, Alex. Thank you so much. And Ramina says that she feels relaxed. Hi, Edward. Lovely to see you this morning. Decide on where you're going to make your fresh start. Pick a moment where you say, this is where I start again. Hi, Powder Puff Princess. Oh, your mind will only be clear when Keir Starmer is gone. Okay, we're thinking about what you're going to do for you, what you're going to do to allow yourself to be calm. You see, you can't allow yourself to be wound up by other people. You can't make the presence of other people in your life become a huge problem for you. Some things are going to happen in time. And what we want to do is to learn what we can control and what we can let go of, leave for now, and not focus on. Do you know what I mean? That's so important. And Elvis says, I feel tired. How old are you, Elvis? Are you 7, 11, 10? Ah, thank you so much, Edward. Thank you. Ah, Preppy Shrek, thank you so very much. You're so kind. Oh, wow. You guys, you're amazing. And Alex said he got calm through the breathing exercise. And Alex, you're 9. Lovely to connect with you this morning. It's absolutely wonderful. So we're going to decide where we're going to make the reset. The reset could be deciding that we're going to leave the politics to one side for now, and we're not going to allow it to hold us back or to bring us down, because everything that happens is going to connect back to it for as long as we continue to think about it. Every annoying thing is going to bring us back to Keir Starmer if we do not like Keir Starmer. So now we're going to not focus on that, and we're going to focus on other things, take our attention away. The other thing we can do to make a fresh start is to rid ourselves of the obstacles and things that are in our way. Hey, Julia, you've just woke up. You're 10. Lovely to connect with you this morning. Have a look around you. Have a look at your personal space. Can you find the things that you need and the things that you want? Or is it really difficult to locate things for you? If it is difficult to locate your precious items, the things you want, the things you need to do a little bit of clearing up, a little bit of tidying up. And I know now I sound like a real mummy if you're 10 years old. Oh, you've got to go to work in 20 minutes. Okay. Lovely connecting with you, Elvis. Thank you so much. I'm from London. I live in London. You're in your room and you have pens for art. That's brilliant. And is everything in its place where it should be so that you can access and find what you want, Amelia? Because that's really important. What we want to do is make sure that our room, our personal space, is free of clutter, because having clutter could really hold us back. It could really cause us problems. It can get in the way. Oh, thank you so much for the lights. It can stop us being productive. It's like a big obstacle. Preppy Shred, big up London, huh? Look at us, both from London. So check your desk, check your inbox, and declutter your space. Check your bedroom. Make sure there's nothing in the way, because clutter holds us down. It makes us feel heavy. It can frustrate us. It gets in the way of us being happy and calm and peaceful, because it's just a big obstruction. We can't find what we want, so we get frustrated, which is a real shame. When we want to get excited about doing something, we've got to pile through all this stuff that's in the way, and then we can't find what we need. When we do eventually find it, we might feel a little bit fed up or demotivated. So clearing clutter is really important. And you're from Bristol, Preppy Shrek. Oh, that's lovely. Do you know, I've never been to Bristol. I must visit Bristol. Where's a good place to see in Bristol? And are you near Bath? I'm interested in that because I like the idea of going to Bath. Are you near Bath in Bristol? And I know you have a carnival in Bristol. Is that any good? That would be lovely. You were sad, and when you breathed, you felt better. That's awesome. Oh, your room is messy and it doesn't bother you. If it doesn't bother you, you don't need to do anything. But if you begin to struggle to find stuff, then you need to do something. Oh, the Bristol Museum. Okay, that's interesting. What do they display at the Bristol Museum, Preppy Shrek? Do let me know, because I'd love to visit the Bristol Museum, depending on what they have. It sounds interesting. I love a museum. I really do. I like the Tate Modern as well. We have the Tate Modern and the Tate Britain in London, and I love the Tates as well. Those are good. And the Natural History Museum, that's good. Oh, thank you, Julia. Thank you so much. Why do you say that? What is it about my life that's making it awesome? Thank you, Julia. Museums are boring for you. Elvis, what you need to do is to connect with your personal interest. What is it you're interested in? Then you go to the museum that displays things that are of interest to you. There are so many different things you can see. You can see art, you can see history, oh, Egyptian stuff. Do you know I was going to say that? Because I went to the where did I go? I went to this museum where they had things from all the different countries around the world, and it was absolutely amazing. They had all different sections. It was absolutely wonderful. I just can't remember the name. You walk around and look, I know, I like the Horniman Museum which is in a place called Forest Hill Dulwich, and that has bones. It's got a dinosaur in it, for goodness sake. That was one of the earlier opportunities I had to see a dinosaur. I love taking my grandchildren there, and they've got an aquarium there as well, and it's really reasonably priced. It's not especially expensive, and it's interesting. So each to their own. I like museums, but Elvis, what is it you like? If you don't like museums, what works for you? Because a museum is a wonderful place. Oh, you've said you'd prefer MTV and a dirt bike museum. What about the transport museum, somewhere like that? And I'm sure they have motorbike museums. Have you checked or have you looked? Oh, a helicopter museum. I'd love that. I've never been in a helicopter. I'd like to sit in one of those. I know at the transport museum they have buses amongst other things. And so you can get to sit in some really old-fashioned buses. Oh, it's making you calm and great for the morning, plus the extra stuff that I'm talking about. Julia, I love you. You are my sister in Poland. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for your wonderful feedback. So encouraging. Well, one of the things we need to do when we're making a fresh start is to change our environment. And that's why it's helpful to visit unusual places. That's why it's great to go to museums. It's great to go to shows and events and carnivals and whatever is happening around us. It's great to go to adventure playgrounds if you're a certain age and to try different things. It will still be boring for you because you prefer the noise and the smell of bikes and exhaust fumes. Elvis, I'm really convinced that there is a museum for bikes. There has to be. Look how old bikes are and look when they were created. Do you know what, though? I reckon if you were in America, there'd be plenty of bike stuff for you out there. But I'm also aware there has to be bike stuff here in the UK as well, because bikes have had a journey in this country. They didn't start, yeah, I know, but I reckon, Elvis, there are bike museums that are here right in the UK. I mean, look, we've got the hairy bikers. They've made biking very popular, but they were a very unusual demographic for biking, weren't they? Two middle-aged men who loved going on bike rides around the country. That's in the UK. If you're not from the UK, the hairy bikers are from the United Kingdom. I reckon there are bike museums in the United Kingdom. There must be. And if, we need to look for one for you, absolutely. And this is a wonderful way for having your fresh start. It's wonderful to let go of the things you're holding on to. Have you heard of journaling, any of you? If you've ever journaled, it's about writing in a book, and it's just about writing down your thoughts and feelings. It's a private place where you write your private thoughts. It's really good for young people, teenagers, and in fact for everybody. So long as you find a really good place to hide your journal where nobody can invade your space, it's a fantastic thing to do. Yes, Alex, it allows you to let go of your sadness. How did you know? You're amazing. Alex is so right. It allows you to let go of the hurt, of the pain, and to do something called processing your emotions. When you write it in the journal, in a sense, you're letting go of it. And a journal can be like a best friend. I remember the things I used to write in my journal when I was young. One of them was I used to complain about the life I was living because I felt really hard done by. When I was growing up, you didn't have a lot of the modern luxuries that you have now, like a washing machine. And so I'd have to take the washing to what was called the bag wash. It was a place where you brought a bag of washing. But I'm going to be back on Saturday at this time, Saturday at 9, okay? Next Saturday, 9 o'clock, Preppy Shrek. I hope to see you then. Peace, love, and light. Did you follow? Have you subscribed? Just subscribe, and then you'll know when I'm on, okay? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Lovely. Thank you, Diamond. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and light to you. You are amazing. And I see you shining. I see you shining. Thank you, Alex. So in order to make that fresh start, which we all want to make from time to time, Alex says, I live in a house of 8, you, your brothers and your parents, and you're not getting space for anything. Oh, I can imagine that must be really difficult for you. It must feel like everybody's on top of everybody sometimes. And how old are you now, Alex? Elvis, remind me, how old are you? And I know nowadays, when I was growing up, yeah, absolutely, Julia. I'm going to come back to your comment, Julia. When I was growing up, Elvis, we had youth clubs We had places you could go so that you could relax and have time with your friends and have that space. There aren't that many of them anymore. Depending on your age, maybe it'll be worth joining something. Oh, you're getting old. And Julia says, guys that are watching the live, everyone, let's get all the stuff that are bothering us out of the way and get the good fun stuff in yourself. I like that. That's a brilliant idea, Julia. I love the fact that we're getting it out. Let's continue to get it out of the way. Okay. Parents don't grow up that rich, but they learn fast and get smart, then teach their children. Absolutely. That's so true. I personally didn't grow up rich at all. I grew up with nearly nothing. I had to walk past the sweet shop when all the other children used to go in and get sweets. I know that was a long time ago. You might not know what that looks like. Could you imagine everyone coming out of school and making their way home? Most of us going in one direction. And then there's a local sweet shop and everyone piles in and goes and buys sweets. But I didn't have any money to buy them. And I had to learn just to keep on walking and to go past or to wait for my friend if they had money. I did get a little bit of pocket money, but it would only last for the Monday. So I only had money on a Monday, but not on any of the other days. It didn't go very far. So I certainly didn't grow up very rich. But what it taught me is the importance of managing money, the importance of saving a little bit of money. And I tell you what, if you're not saving, what about making a fresh start there and putting down a little bit of money each week? If you get pocket money, put it down from your pocket money. If it's from your wages or your salary, put down a little bit of money and begin to put something to aside for you to do something special that you'd like to do, to have a day out, to have a little trip, to buy yourself a treat. Maybe you can't afford it all at once, but by saving little bit by little bit, you will be able to get there. Okay? Now, fresh starts. Change your environments. We talked about different places you can go, different things you can do. You can go to the park, that's a lovely place. I love going to the park. I was there yesterday and I bumped into a guy called Russ Charmer, and he was a Rastafarian, but he was a singing Rastafarian. He was so entertaining. And I went live. I'm on TikTok as well. So if you ever pass by TikTok, I am a word in due season on TikTok. And I think the link might be here in my profile, but a word in due season, that's me on TikTok. You'll find me there. And I'm there weekdays from 9 o'clock until around 10 in the morning. So that's me. That's where I am during the week. But anyway, I went live on TikTok and we were all watching him together. It was so entertaining. And when I came home, I felt so refreshed. The other thing was my friend was there. She's called Sacred Circle of Sound, and she plays these special bells. They're like bowls, sound bowls. They're awesome, really amazing. They make an amazing vibrational sound. And after she'd finished, I left there, I came home. I felt like I'd been on a trip somewhere. I felt like I'd traveled because my mind had been in a different space. And yes, Julia, we must never give up. Bye for now, Elvis. Have a lovely day at work. We must never give up on the possibility for a fresh start or a new change. Never give up on that because you can do this. You can make it happen. I always feel that there were so many times, Julia, that I wanted to give up when I was young. I just felt so overwhelmed by what I considered to be a very difficult life, a very difficult start. But I'm so glad I held on. I became a whole mummy. I became a whole me and a whole grandma too. And I'm so pleased. I've had so many opportunities to laugh, to celebrate, to rejoice, and to be happy that it makes me so glad I never gave up. I would have missed all the fun, you know? Jesus makes us unique and special for ourselves. That's so true, Alex. Yes, he does. I believe in an awesome God in heaven. I really, really do. And I believe in that spiritual connection. And I believe that we are created individual. We're as different as our fingerprints. If you put your fingerprints next to mine, they'd be completely different, wouldn't they? They would be unique. And the path for you, the way forward for you, is unique also. And so, you know what? Making your fresh start means you don't have to do what anybody else has done to be accepted. You don't have to be the same as anyone. You can be an individual Alex, an individual Julia, an individual Elvis. You can be your own individual self. And with regard to that, you can do one small healthy thing today. Do let me know in the comments, what healthy thing do you do already? Is there a healthy thing you do now? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested. One of the healthy things I do is I drink water. I brought some with me just in case I got thirsty. So I drink water. Do you drink water? It's really important. 80% of your body is made up of water. And so it's really important that you hydrate and you drink, especially if you're in the UK or it's summer where you are. Do you have any other healthy habits? Alex, you make 5K steps. Oh, that's awesome. Well done, you. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you. Ah, thank you, Julia. The other thing I do is I eat healthy. I make healthy choices. What does that mean? Not too much sugar, not too much salt, not too much fat. Okay, a little bit of everything is really good for you and you enjoy it more. If you have too much of anything, do you not just get a bit fed up of it? I think you can. But if you change it up a little bit and you have different things, and you have like those things that have a lot of sugar in them, a lot of salt in them, you have them as treats, the fatty stuff, then you're going to enjoy them a whole lot more because they are like taste bombs on your tongue. They explode on your tongue. They taste amazing. That's why sometimes we want them all the time. But if we pull back and we don't have them all the time, we really enjoy them when we have them. Fizzy drinks taste amazing, but I only have fizzy drinks very occasionally. They're not good for you to have every day. Water is the best. And Alex says he drinks lots of water. And I love that for you, Alex. That's absolutely wonderful. It's so important to hydrate. And you could do sports because you do a lot of, yeah, you do a lot. Sports are really healthy. They're very, very good for your body. Thank you, Elham. Jesus loves me, and I know. Thank you, Elham. That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you for sharing. And Julia says, I drink lots of water here because it's so hot in Poland. It's usually nearly 30 degrees. Julia, we got up to 32 degrees. And you are a strong lady for coping with that. That's really hot. And yes, you need lots of water. Oh, 30 degrees. We were at that temperature in London for a couple of weeks. And I'll tell you, it was a struggle. It was a struggle to get to sleep. It was a struggle to cope during the day. It was a struggle to get things done. And cooking was a nightmare because you've got 30 degrees already. And then it was getting hotter and hotter and hotter. There was one day I'd done the dinner and the children were so hot. They said, look, we had to open our front door. We opened the front door, the windows and everything. And yes, Alex, you're so right. Water really does make us strong. It's great for our bones and it's good for hydrating everything. It flushes out all of our bits that are inside of us that work really hard to keep us healthy and strong. Water flushes through all of those. It's really good for us. So another thing we want to do, and Alex is getting them in, is 5K steps a day. He's hydrating. We're eating healthy. These are all the healthy habits that we want to cultivate. And we also want to cultivate a healthy habit of taking a time out every so often, of staying calm, of not allowing ourselves to become emotionally overwhelmed. Sometimes we are made to feel really sad. Sometimes people say things and they hurt our feelings tremendously. And that can make us feel really bad. But we have to learn to manage our emotions because if every time somebody says something awful to us and we feel hurt, we're going to go and eat something or do something negative that isn't a good habit that we want to develop, it's going to bring us to a dreadful place later on in life. There are so many people who are overweight. They carry a lot of extra weight on their bodies, which is really unhealthy, which is really challenging for their heart and all of their organs. Their bodies are exhausted from continuously eating and digesting because they're sad, because sadness brought them to the place where they thought, I'm going to eat something nice that I enjoy. I'm going to eat some crisps. I'm going to eat some chocolate. And, they ate something and food became their comfort. Food is a huge problem in our world now. The problem of food is that there are lots of people who need it and struggle to get it. And they're hungry. I don't know if you've heard about the people in Gaza and the Palestine. They're really hungry and they need food right now. And then you have people in other parts of the world who have too much food. They have the opportunity to eat much of whatever they like. And a lot of what they like is not healthy. A lot of their choices are really poor. So we have to take care and make sure that we make healthy choices. And Alex says, if you miss a line, there is conquest, but God will be on your side. Yes, God is always on our side. He is. And God created the universe and I love the universe. Oh, you donate. That's wonderful. Well done, you. £2 a month to help. Oh, you're amazing, Julia. That's absolutely fantastic. What a wonderful thing to do. Oh, God bless you. Thank you, Julia. That's an awesome thing to do. You are a world changer. Right there where you are, you're changing people's lives, you know. You are changing people's lives for the better. You're helping and supporting a really good cause. Now, speak kindly to yourself. That's so important. You must get on your own side. It's important that you become your own best friend. Yep, be your own best friend and speak nicely to yourself. Listen, we all make mistakes. We all get it wrong sometimes. None of us is perfect. And so we've got to learn to make a fresh start when we make a mistake. Now, the biblical narrative, aka the Bible, says that we have to overcome difficult things by renewing our mind. Oh, this is your mum's phone and she doesn't let you donate, so you can't donate right now. That's okay. Julia, who did you donate to? Who do you donate to? You donate to the people in Palestine or Gaza. You're donating to the hungry, is that right? That's wonderful. But mum could donate if she wishes, Alex. You could ask her if she wishes to donate to people who are struggling and to help in that way. It's a personal choice, you know. Even if you're not financially donating, you can send positive thoughts to people who are in difficult situations. And it does help. Having positive thoughts and sending your positive thoughts towards people who are struggling really does help them. I sincerely believe that. So speak kindly to yourself and remember you're capable of starting something from afresh, all right? And let go of guilt. Remind yourself, yes, you may have got it wrong today, but remind yourself, it's really important for you to know that guilt is about letting go of any mistakes or anything that's gone wrong so that you can continue to have healthy moments in your life. Please remember, everyone makes mistakes. You're not the first, you will not be the last. And also, in order to make a fresh start, set yourself a mini goal. Make a mini goal for yourself. That's a wonderful way of making a fresh start. What new goal could you set yourself today? What accomplishment would you like? What would you like to achieve by the end of the day? What do you think it would be possible for you to do? Have a think about that because a day is too big to waste. Don't waste a day of your life. Set yourself a goal, accomplish and achieve it. You will feel so good about yourself. You're going to feel good about you. You're going to feel good about who you are. You're going to be feeling good about your contribution to the world. Just like Julia, who's contributing. Hi, Preppy Shrek. Thank you. Lovely to see you back. Of course, I remember you. How could I forget you? We met right here just this morning, and you told me I was pretty, I believe. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and light to you. Lovely to see you back. When we're making a fresh start, it's really important that we think about the things we're grateful for, the things we appreciate. Would you like to tell me in the comments something that you appreciate, Preppy Shrek? What is something that you are grateful for today? I like to think of 3 things that I'm grateful for and to name them each day. Sometimes I wake up and I'm just grateful to be alive. I'm so glad I'm still here. I'm so glad for the opportunities. Oh, you donate for water supplies in Pakistan. I love that. Oh, that's awesome for digging new wells and for fresh, clean water. Oh, Julia, you're amazing. That's absolutely brilliant. And Preppy Shrek says he's grateful for his family, his friends, and his life. I love that for you. That's awesome. Awesome. And many of us can identify with that. So practice gratitude, naming 3 things you're grateful for. And you know what? When you want to make your fresh start, start it immediately. Don't delay. Begin it now. Sometimes you've got to make a decision of what the new start is going to be. And I'd love you to tell me which of these things do you think you could start with today? Let me know in the chat. Or what new start would you like to begin? Let me know in the chat. I'm interested. I really am. Whether you put it in now or later on after you've watched the live, let me know. I still want to know and I will still respond to you. So, what fresh start would you like to make today? What new thing would you like to do? What action would you like to take? Maybe today's the day you're going to begin planning it. Maybe today's the day you're going to begin making it happen. Please feel free to drop it in the chat and let me know. I'd love you to do a visualization with me right now. And if you like, you can close your eyes and do this visualization. Then I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'd love you to give me some feedback. These questions are to allow you to have a think more deeply about making that fresh start, how you'll make it, what actions you'll take, and so on. They'll help you to get prepared. Picture yourself tomorrow morning. You wake up tomorrow morning and you take a deep breath and smile. Your surroundings around you feel lighter and your mind is clear. Your energy for the day ahead is big energy. You've got great energy. It's positive energy. It's hopeful energy. It's good energy for the day ahead. You're walking through your day with purpose and you're making choices that are great for your future self. This is you starting fresh. What a wonderful vision to have for yourself. Now, here comes some questions, and then I'm going to close with an affirmation. Let me begin with the questions. I've got two of them. What's one thing that you would like to let go of for today? Bye for now, Julia. Love you. Bye for now. Lovely connecting with you. I hope you subscribed, and I look forward to seeing you again. You are amazing. Thank you, Julia. Thank you so much. What's one thing that you are going to let go of today? And what's one action you can take before bedtime for a fresh start? Have a think about it. Maybe something they said you'll never change, you'll never stop doing. I said, why do you do that? Maybe today's the day you're going to target it and you're going to stop doing it. I'd encourage you to feel free to put it in the chat or write it in your notebook or your journal. And before I go, I want to share an affirmation with you. And the affirmation is, I release the past and embrace the present. My fresh start begins now. Just repeat those words after me. I release the past and embrace the present. My fresh start begins now. I heard you and you were awesome. Congratulations on choosing to make your fresh start now. That's wonderful. Thank you for joining me for my first live wellness session. It has been amazing connecting with you. You have touched my heart today. I hope that you have found value in this live, and I'd encourage you to please share my video and subscribe. Follow me for regular lives. I'm here each Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I will see you next time. It's been brilliant connecting with you. Take care of yourself until I see you again. Peace, love, and light to you. Bye for now. Thank you, Nadia, and so are you. Thank you. Bye for now. I've got to find my way out now. This is my first live, and you have made it so amazing. And Nadia, you've ended my life on such a high point. Sending you love right now. Bye. I'll be back next Saturday.